What's up, folks? This morning, I've got some errands to run today. However, we decided before going out and running these errands, we're gonna get a little fishing in today. So today we're gonna be fishing this pond. It's one of the stormwater retention ponds we have fished before. It is known as Redford Pond. So, and I was gonna take this opportunity to test out some new Googan baits I've got. I've got a new buzz bait called the Hummer, a couple of spinners, the Zingers, and a new topwater popper called the Blooper. The weather has been cooling off, and so I think the bass biting it's probably going to be getting better, and so we're going to see what we can do to possibly do a little bit of topwater fishing and see what we can do to pull a bass out of these ponds. I feel like it's been forever since I've caught a bass. I know it's only been like, I don't know, a month or something like that, but I'm starting to get that itch. We got here before sunrise. It is an overcast day, and the sun is just starting to sort of come up, and it's just starting to get bright enough, I think. We did a little bit of fishing to kind of search the waters, and we're going to get in there and get some fishing done. So I'm going to grab my rod, grab my tackle, and get to fishing. We'll see you all down in the water. I'm going to be starting out with the Hummer today. This buzz bait here, and I got it in the black color, and I've got as a trailer is my June bug Kraken craw, and June bug just really works good as a contrasting color, and it's pretty versatile, works in a couple of different situations. It's not just good for murky waters. It is good for murky waters, but it's also good for nighttime fishing, low visibility, but it also works in high visibility waters. That's why I got this buzz bait in the darker color. Typically, if I'm gonna pick a color, I'd rather go either with a dark color or like white, something that resembles bait fish maybe. This is quite the big buzz bait, so we may be limited with what's gonna attack it, but we'll see. I want to drag it around in here for a little while because I've seen fish bust at the surface, so see if we can get a little bit of topwater action today. So one of the things about these Googan baits that I really like it's always been a complaint of mine that baits, like, after you take them out of the package, you don't know what they are if you can't remember. I mean, you can kind of guess and say, oh, this is probably my ½ ounce jig, but it says right here on it that it's a ½ ounce. I mean, the spinning baits are the same way as well. It'll say ½ ounce on them, and then like their crankbaits are going to have diving depths labeled on them as well. So I'm going to switch over to this topwater Blooper. That's just one thing that I've really been pleased with, that I like about it, is all of these. And again, like, I'm not sponsored by Googan baits at all. I just like their products, and so I'm going to tell you all, if there's good gear out there, I'm going to tell you what, my opinion about it, and it's good gear. If you do want to get it, you're going to have a tough time finding a lot of Googan baits right now in your sporting goods stores. It's hit or miss with their stock, but you can go to GooganSquad.com, and they're likely going to have it there. I got mine, I ordered mine online, and it took like less than a week or so for it to come in. You can get a discount. Use promo code LOJO. Again, not affiliated with him or anything, but I like his channel, and you get 15% off at checkout. So If you do want to buy Googan baits online, you go to GooganSquad.com, use promo code LOJO. Let me try out this top water. Another thing about the Googan baits that I really like, this little piece right here is amazing. It's just a little O-ring, and I don't know if they're the only bait that does it, but I know that all of their spinning baits, buzz baits, things of that nature that have this little crook here, they put this little O-ring in here, so where you know, if you tie on or if you use a swivel like me, it doesn't slip around and get all fouled up when you're casting it. And so the bait always acts as it should. Ooh, I was getting lit up there for a second. Something was chasing it. Probably a bluegill. Probably a couple of bluegills. Oh, goodness. Backlash and a half. All right, folks. Have not caught anything at all this morning. We have got to go run some errands. We've got to go look at some flooring, which is probably kind of boring, so we won't take you folks along with us. We've got to try and pick out some new floors that we're going into the new house, and after that we'll hit another pond. So we'll try and do some afternoon fishing here after we run our errands. So we'll catch you all back down at the water, but the other water. We're gonna go to another pond. All right, see you folks later. Alright, so flooring shopping was kind of, not only was it boring, but it's kind of a bust. Like, almost everyone's out of stock of vinyl plank flooring, so I'm going to get creative with my flooring. You guys may see that. You may see the transformation of our house later on. Whether or not I do a video of it, I don't know. It's kind of a fishing channel, not necessarily a remodeling channel, but anyhow, we are at Nelson Pond. And we're going to get some fishing done. And by golly, I'm gonna catch a bass today if it's the last thing I do, because I've not caught one in a while and I need to catch a bass. So let's get to dangling. Matthew, you can take your rod. Let's see what we catch. This is panning out to be quite the uneventful fishing day. I mean, I honestly thought that with the water temperatures clearly cooling down, it's nice and cool out today, it's overcast. I just don't know what the bass are wanting today. Why they're not really eating. I mean, we saw a little bit of topwater action this morning. Saw them hitting the top of the water, but only like a couple of them, not a ton. Honestly, I was really hoping that the summer bass fishing rut, the slowdown was over, and with this cooler weather was bringing in the fall fishing frenzy. And it's starting to look like we don't have a whole lot going on yet still. Oh my goodness. Was that a bass?
I saw something.
It was a big fish.
I saw a really big gill.
I saw it was huge, whatever it was. I don't know if I caught that on camera. I mean, it might have seen it, it was just probably a little too far away. I don't know what that was. Come on, something bite. I haven't even got a nibble really. Have you got any bites? Are you sure you got bites, or are you sure you didn't like bump onto something? Oh, splash. I don't know what the deal is and why we haven't got a bite yet. I'm seeing shad all over the place, kind of right in front of us. They keep exploding on the top of the water because they're being chased by something. Then a giant fish just busted at the top of the water. I couldn't quite tell what it was. It could have been a really big catfish, but it also could have been a big bass. But we're not. I mean, I'm throwing a crankbait, even though I don't like throwing crankbaits in these ponds because of the pond scum and you know, treble hooks and whatnot. However, throwing a lipless crank so I can keep it kind of above the pond scum, and plus, you know, I'm fishing in the area, you know, towards the top of the water where the shad are, where they're being chased at. Why we haven't got anything yet is honestly a mystery to me. So I'm throwing this clutch, which is a lipless crank by Guggen, and I mean, it's not a shad color exactly. It's not like, but it's flashy enough. I would expect it to get something. Got a bump. He's leaving it alone. Well, had some action. That's the first action I've got all day. Something bumped it, nibbled at it. Wish it would have committed a little bit better. I think that's a fish. Oh. I guess that's not a fish. I don't know what that was all about. Felt something tugging at my line. Well, let's go ahead and backlash immediately too. That's a good way to catch the fish. Well, folks, looks like we're not getting anything today. I have really high hopes because of the weather, and it's gonna be one of the last times that I'm gonna have a chance to easily fish those ponds. I've got running into a tree, man. Goodness.
I can't walk backwards and pay attention at the same time.
We're moving. Hopefully this, like in a week. And so since we're going to be moving away from here, we're not going to be, I'm going to be up in Tulsa on occasion, but I don't know how frequently it is that I'm going to be able to hit these stormwater retention ponds. I definitely won't be able to like I have been. So that's why I really wanted to fish these ponds today. I got to fish 2 of them. All we got was a nibble. It seems like the summer curse hasn't quite gone away yet. I'm starting to forget what it feels like to catch a bass, but we'll be coming to you guys. We will be bringing you another video in the not so distant future. We're probably going to do another trot line. I've got a new and improved trot line design that should make a huge difference in how many fish we catch. So look forward to that. Leave a comment if you have anything that you want to say. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And how about, why don't you don't walk into the pond? Walk this way. I was trying to steer you that way. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and you can see that next trot line video that's going to come up soon. Possibly, maybe even get to see a little bit of farm remodeling, because that's going to be happening as well real soon. So some things coming ahead in the not so distant future, so make sure you turn on that notification so you don't miss any videos. And we will see you're the worst cameraman ever.
I know.
We will see you all on the next fishing adventure.